So this is our optimization and practice project, joined by Keegan, Marvin, Nate, and myself. And what we are discussing today is transportation and busing efficiency. So I'm going to go over our typical discussion problems. We're going to be discussing three of them. First one is going to be route optimization. Um, Three major points here. The first one would be minimizing travel time or distance. Second one is optimize bus schedules to meet demand. And finally, maximize the overall system efficiency. Second main decision problem is vehicle scheduling, optimal assignment of buses to routes, minimizing the number of buses needed. And our final decision problem would be crew scheduling. And discussing that, we need to look at efficient assignment of drivers to shifts and minimizing labor costs.
All right, so this is Nathan here. So this is our problem that we chose. We figured here, as you can see, a bus transportation company operates buses with different seating capacities. These capacities include regular seating, premium seating, as well as deluxe seating. The selling prices for these seating options are $4 for the regular seating, $4.50 for the premium seating, as well as $4.10 per seat for the deluxe seating. The company has 5,000 seats of a specific seating configuration suitable for buses and 7,000 seats of premium design available for production. Additionally, the cost of each seat of the basic configuration is $3, and the cost of premium seating is $3.50. To meet quality standards, regular seating must constitute 40% of the basic configuration and 60% of premium seating. Premium seating must have 30% of the basic configuration and 70% of premium seating, and deluxe seating must contain 50% of both seating types. So the problem here is to formulate an optimization model to determine the optimal quantity of each type of seating to produce, maximizing the total profit for the bus transportation company.
All right, so here we decided to break down the decision variables, the optimization model itself, as well as some of the constraints. So for decision variables, we had the different types of seats. So X1 is the number of regular seating available, X2 is the number of premium seating, and X3 is the number of deluxe seating. For the optimization model, it was max equals, because we're maximizing profits, the costs of each seat. So 4x1, 4.5 x2, plus 4 plus 1 x3. And then we had to subtract the costs of making each of those seats, 3x1 plus 3.5 times x2. So for the constraints, we then had to figure out how to incorporate the percentages of like what each seat has to take up. And so we ended up doing 0.4 times x1 plus 0.6 x2 is less than or equal to 5,000. 0.3 times x1 plus 0.7 times x2 is less than or equal to 7,000. And then because x3, the deluxe seats, had to be 50% of the regular and premium, the premium seats, it was x3 equals 0.5 times x1 plus 0.5 times x2. And to make sure that those were rounded numbers and couldn't be zero, we had to set each of those to greater than or equal to 0. Then we took all of that, threw it into Lingo. It did some number crunching, and this is how it came out. We'll go more in depth into the breakdown of values in the next few slides. This is the discussion.
So this is the discussion for how we did get the results on the work that we have done. So to maximize profit for the company was supposed to produce 12,500 seats, regular seats, and sell them for $4 per seat. And they should produce 0 premium seats. And they should produce 6,250 for the deluxe seats and sell them at $4.10 per seat for a total profit of 38,125. And the benefits of optimizing transportation. Here we can see that by determining on how many of each type of seats in the bus, the company can ensure that the space inside the bus is used effectively and efficiently, maximizing the capacity of the bus while also maintaining the level of comfort, which this can lead to decreased transport times. Also, this can also lead to fewer cars on the road and, above all, better efficiency overall. And by doing this, this also makes sure that the ability of the seat is a seating type for everyone, increasing the accessibility and inclusivity for people who actually need it. And this has been the presentation. Thank you for joining and have a good day.